Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Chicago White Sox. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And towing the slab, Luis Castillo. What do you got on him, Chris?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Digging in, Jake Fraley.
Jake Fraley.
And a pitch. Fastball in for a strike. And we're underway here this afternoon. Kicks and deals. And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Now it's going to be Matt McClain. And first offering is fouled off. Castillo, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Fouled off left side. 1 out, bases empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. It's down on strikes. That's the second out.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Spencer Steer in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Foul ball. The 0-2. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here with my pal Singy. On the hill for the Reds, Hunter Green. What do you look for here?
And if this guy isn't already tall enough, he's standing on top of a mound, throwing down at hitters. His stuff can sneak up on you because of the extension he gets and having a deep release point. If batters can attack pitches up in the zone, this lineup will have a chance to do some damage.
And the batter now, Spencer Torkelson.
Spencer Torkelson.
And here it comes. Down the line. And that drops foul. Pitch is in there. And that is strike 2.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high. Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
Lawrence Butler stands in now and watches strike one. And now the 0-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So up next, Luis Robert. And that one missing low. And the 1-0. On the ground, could be two. Lux. Off balance feed, there's one. And that's two. We head to the second on the south side. No score. Second inning set to go. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Stevenson. Stevenson batting in the cleanup spot. A former first-round pick back in 2015. Castillo back to work. That's inside. Ball one. Swing and a miss, strike one. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Kicks and fires. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's a little bit low.
It's a good take.
And another ball. And the righty deals. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat.
I guarantee he's going to check the tape on that last pitch when he gets a chance, because he thought it was ball four, and he wasn't wrong. And it was a close pitch. Definitely not an easy call, but especially after a long at-bat, that'll drive you crazy getting rung up like that.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
No score here in the second. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. He's got it, and that is out number 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Now it's the power speed combo. Brett Myers. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. That one fouled off. And he deals. And that's outside. A little bit high. And it's 2-1. And another ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And here is J.D. Martinez. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Late with the swing there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Struck him out looking.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Benintendi up here.
Ball 1, no
Pitch
strike.
out, but no action. The 1-0. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Didn't go. And the right-hander deals. That misses the zone. Counts full, 3-2. Move to first. And he's back in easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Got him looking. And now 2 gone. Now the third baseman, Nick Senzel. Check on the runner, Myers. Back on a dive. There's a strike. Myers, the runner at first with 2 gone.
1-1.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Off the mark there, and that's ball 2. That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss. Full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Goes down looking. The White Sox lead 1. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. And a foul ball. And the 0-1. Swing and a bouncer. Throw on to Torkelson. And 1 away in the top of the third.
Batting 8, the right fielder, Reese.
Reese Hines, the next to hit for the Reds.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. That catches the zone for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
One down, base is empty. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. And first offering is fouled off. Top of the third, no score. There's a strike.
0-2 is the count.
That one is upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one missed. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Benintendi raging back towards the wall. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. I really like the approach to that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early, did get jumpy, and just smacked it to the opposite field. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So the batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, Jake Fraley. There's a strike.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The Reds looking to strike first here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
Back at guaranteed rate field. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. The wide to kick the pitch. And that one clips the corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that one upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And here it comes. That one misses. 2-2. And there's the ball. And a payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Kristen Campbell steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0-1 there. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one's in there. And the count 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Just off the outside edge. And it's 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
That one pushed foul. The 0-1. That clips the corner. 2 outs, base is empty. And a pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. And we are still scoreless. Here on the south side, and now the DH, Matt McLean.
Matt McLean.
The pitch. Foul ball there.
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. On the corner for a strike. 0-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Here comes a pitch. In the dirt. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball.
All tied up here in the third and final game of the series.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
The batter, the catcher,
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. Struck out looking his first time. And that's in there at the knees. And there's a foul ball. Two outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nobody left for Cincinnati, and we're still knotted at 0. And we're back. Down the number 2 hitter, Lawrence
The
Butler.
right fielder, Lawrence
The pitch.
Butler.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these White Sox just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
The pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. 7 in a row by way of the K.
I'd love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity, and it is hard to catch up to.
Robert takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Right through there for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Clips the corner. That's strike 2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Myers in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one missed. Now 3-0.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
He was late there. Strike 1.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
2 down, nobody on. Hard ground ball, base knock. Now he turns and heads for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
The batter, the designated hitter, JD.
Dominant performance for him today, Boone. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
2 outs, runner at first. JD Martinez stands in. That's outside, and it's 1-0. Righty to the plate, and another ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And a pitch. There's a strike. Myers off of first with 2 away. In the air, left side. Fraley pulls it in on the run. So 1 left for the White Sox. Still no score. Back here on the south side, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jamer Candelario. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Called strike right there.
Well, these Reds just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And the 0-2. On the ground to third, Senzel. To first, and the leadoff man set down, and they're half the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now the shortstop, Gavin Lux. Flied to right his first time. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 1. Lux, 26 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Out to short. Myers fires over to first, and that quickly 2 away.
The batter, the second baseman,
Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit, grounded out his first time. That clips the corner. Two outs. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Robert on the move, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Halfway through this one, still no score. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, Benintendi to start it.
The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The wind and the pitch. And ball 1.
You know, these White Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Ball 2.
That's down and in.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
That clips a corner. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there, huh?
Yeah, nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the number 1 and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too, and I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up, sort of like reverse psychology.
That one hit to right. Hines under this one. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Gabriel.
And now, Gabriel Moreno. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Just missed.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Next pitch is outside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the White Sox. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Rhys Hines. The pitch. And that one clips the corner.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Calls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting,
TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. Doubled his first time up. Fastball for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
And he handles it himself for the out.
The left fielder, Jake Fraley.
Jake Fraley now at the plate. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
McLean in the box now. No balls and a strike. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. And that one fouled off. Kicks and deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That one 95 to finish him off. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. And we still have no score. Here on the south side, bottom of the 6th. Now it's the second baseman, Kristen Campbell. Green back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And next to hit for the Sox, Spencer Torkelson. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
3.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Well done behind the dish.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum of that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Butler in the box now, takes strike 1. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. A massive home run. His second homer this series, and they slide in front in the 6th. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
1 down. Luis Robert steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Counts 1-0.
And there's a ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. That one catches the zone, and the count even at 1. One down, base is empty. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Steer makes the play, and there's two away.
Now batting, shortstop, Brett Myers.
Here's some real power at the plate. Brett Myers. He's a guy who does it all. 0-1.
0-1.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Base is empty, two away, but 2 runs are in here in the third and final game of the series.
Nope, outside.
Next offering is outside. Wouldn't chase that time.
Ball 2.
And misses inside. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Hunter Green is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Scott Barlow gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Barlow.
And now J.D. Martinez. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that's downstairs and outside. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Brent Suter loosening up for manager David Bell. And a pitch. Swings and misses. That's the third out. Inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer.
Spencer.
And the right-hander back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And the righty deals. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And he deals. And now 2-2.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Smoked on the ground a second. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, it's been a struggle on offense for them in this one, so maybe that wakes them up a little bit. You know, an error can certainly give the opposing lineup something to get excited about. You got somebody on base, so we'll see if they can make something up.
Tyler Stevenson digs in now. In there at the knees, and that is strike one. At the belt and fires. Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Man at second. High fly ball, shallow right field. Gets under it. And there's one away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jamer
Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot. When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
One out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
Now batting.
Now it's the shortstop, Gavin Lux.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Man on second, 2 down. Sliced hard but foul. Kicks and fires. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Steer at second with 2 down. Outside.
2 strikes.
Two outs. Got him swinging. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the White Sox 3 and the Reds nothing. Bottom of the inning. There's been intending to start it off. Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. The wind of the pitch. Benintendi checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held up. There's the swing and a miss.
1-1.
And a pitch. That catches the outside corner. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
And that's too high. Way inside, gets out of the way. Righty delivers. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that ball is gone. That was blasted to the moon. And they add a run. It's 4-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here's the third baseman, Nick Senzel. And that one is inside.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Slider misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
And that one wrapped foul. Right through there for a strike.
I got
nobody on, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Up next for the White Sox,
Gabriel Moreno steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Moreno.
First offering, and it just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is downstairs.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count in 2-0.
Inside, ball 3.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 3-0. And there's ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Here's the second baseman, Kristen Campbell, 1 for 2.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And a big swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1
First
strike.
and second here, no outs. Off the plate inside. 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-2. Slider misses outside. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now batting, first base.
Andrew Abbott gets the call from the pen.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Spencer Torkelson will hit next. Right through there for a strike.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
And a strike on the outside edge.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches.
One ball,
but if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
The right fielder.
So up next for Chicago, Lawrence Butler. Back in the 6th, he drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Runner at third, 2 away. That one ripped left field. Fraley going back for it. And it's caught just in front of the wall. They put 2 on the board, 1 hit, the homer, no errors, and 1 left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the White Sox 5 and the Reds nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Buck Farmer.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Christian Encarnacion Strand getting ready to hit.
Christian Encarnacion Strand.
And the pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And here it comes. On the ground, Campbell. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for.
Right
ball
fielder.
on the ground. Nice ground out.
And now the right fielder, Rhys Hines. Farmer, the tall righty, 33 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2013. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And the right-hander deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. To the right side, Campbell on to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the center fielder, TJ Friedel.
2 outs, base is empty. TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Missed with a changeup, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. It's 5-0. On to the bottom of the eighth. Now, Luis Robert.
The center fielder, Luis Robert.
Time called. Abbott back to work. Misses inside. And that is ball one. And another ball. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball three. Fastball for a strike. The 3-1. He swings and fouls one off. Caught him looking for the K. Brett Myers, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. That missed by a lot. Ball one. And that skips in the dirt. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. Strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's in there. It's 2-2. And another ball. Struck him out looking.
The batter.
Now it's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Chopped out in front of the plate. Tosses to first, and Martinez is out. And the White Sox go quietly. 3 up, 3 down that time. Through 8 full. It's the White Sox 5 and the Reds nothing. New pitcher on here, Murphy.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Jake Fraley now at the plate. 1 for 3. The pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
McClain in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Right through there for a strike. One down, base is empty. That one clips the outside corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Got it by him for the K.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Sneaks through, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next in Cincinnati, the catcher, Tyler.
Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Tyler Stevenson. Ball one low. Steer leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Hit to right, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox win the last 2 to take the 3-game series.
These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further, get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these players, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the big